Hey guys, this is Redberry, and I just want to show y'all some preps I got this week at Dollar Tree. If any of y'all have a store called Dollar Tree in y'all area, it's a store where everything in the store is $1. Some of y'all have like 99-cent stores, I think, or something. I've traveled in other states and I've seen something along that line, so it may be called something different, but it's basically a store where everything in the store is one price. In our case, $1. So I wanted to show y'all some of the things I found. I got some masking tape, and thanks to Sassy Because, I'm going to add that to my first aid kit. So, yeah, great tip, Sassy. If any of y'all want to check out her channel, I'll put the link down below for Sassy Because. She, I think she said she's allergic to first aid type tapes or something. They give her a problem. So she uses masking tape to hold most of her bandages on. And $1, I got the 1-inch wide, 50 yards of this. As you can see, it's a good size roll. Can't beat that for $1. So thanks, Sassy. That's going in my first aid kit. Okay, my husband works on our trucks and stuff, and I am so scared he gets pieces of metal in his eye. So I have begged him, get you a pair of safety glasses, and he says, oh, I'm going to lose them, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, he just made one excuse after another. Well, being the good wife that I am, okay, I was concerned with his eyes. So here at Dollar Tree, 2-inch glasses, safety glasses. Yep, you guessed it, $1. So I got 2 pairs, one for my 9-year-old grandson who copies everything my husband does, so got them each a pair. And didn't think about it, but when I go back, I'm going to get a couple of more pairs to put in my prep box. Okay, got some super glue gel. 3 tubes of super glue. It's in a resealable pouch that's sealed, so this is going in my first aid kit. Actually, I might open the pack and put one in my first aid kit, because if you have a little split skin, put a little bit of this. Now, use it at your own risk. I'm not a doctor. I was a nurse, but I'm not a doctor. But I have heard people using a tiny dab of this to hold, the skin close. And if you're in an emergency situation, SHTF situation, you're not going to have a doctor maybe to call on. So, hey, it's worth a try. Use that. They do use a type of glue to, put sutures together. To put, I can't think of the name here. I'm lost for words. But my 13-year-old son, busted his chin playing on the floor. He's the one that's handicapped and he cannot sit up well. And having cerebral palsy, he tends to throw himself a lot. Well, he threw himself and split his chin open at the bottom. And with him, I would not use this. He has a lot of medical issues, and we're not in an SHTF situation. So I brought him down to the emergency room, and $600 later, within 10 minutes, they had glued his chin shut. $600 for basically a super glue type gel, I guess. But anyway, if you're in an emergency situation, you don't have nothing else, throw that in your first aid kit. You can get 3 tubes for $1, and super glue will fix lots of other things. I also picked up this oral analgesic gel with benzocaine, 20% of it. It's basically like Orajel. And this is the tip I use for this. This goes into my first aid kit. And my kids will get splinters at times. And, you have to get them out. So you're fighting with a small child who doesn't want to sit still. Scared to death you're going to hurt him. It's already hurting. You put a dab of this on. Wait about 10 minutes. Then you can take your tweezers or whatever, make sure they're sterilized, maybe with some alcohol. And you can go in and try to remove that splinter, and it does not hurt them. So, Orajel, $1. It's not the Orajel brand, but it's a generic brand. Maximum strength, 20% benzocaine in it. It's great for numbing little things, splinters you have to remove and stuff. $1. That's going in my first aid kit. I also got some anti-itch cream. It's great for poison ivy, poison sumac, sunburns, insect bites. We have loads of mosquitoes here. It is a histamine blocker. So if you've seen Benadryl cream, it's basically the same thing as that. It's a topical analgesic and a skin protectant. So definitely a big important thing to add to your medicine kit. And I'm going to do a video very soon on the difference between my medicine kit and my first aid kit. Some of you may think one is the same. There are differences between them, and I'll show that in another video. But also, I got the kids some toothbrushes. They had Spider-Man, and it comes with a toothbrush and the cap with the toothbrush. And behind Spider-Man's head, which is the cap for the toothbrush, there's a suction cup. These are great. We use these in our camper. They're, each one of the boys are suctioned to the side of the sink, and their toothbrush is there, and it stays clean with the cap. Even if they forget to put it back on the wall, if they drop it on the floor or what have you, you know how kids do, it's protected with this cap, so that helps. They had the Hulk, which my grandson chose, and my son picked the Spider-Man. So we can tell them apart, and that works great. I also got this multi-purpose lighter. It's the big lighters, like your barbecue pit, your fireplace, your gas stove, your grill, whatever. I like this one. It's child resistant. It takes, basically a child can do it. It's adult resistant, I think. I make a joke on that. But you have to hold this thing down and stick your finger in the trigger. Yep, keep your finger on the trigger. Same as a gun. Okay, that way it's safe. I also picked up this is a 2-pack of hooks. They're self-adhesive, but they also have the screws on it. I put 2 of these. I wear a cap to go outside all the time in my garden. So I put one by my back door and holds my cap. One holds my husband's cap. And actually it fits 2 caps each hook. That way, it's very humid here. You go outside in the garden for 10-15 minutes. You come back, your hat is wet. You're sweating. You hang it up. It dries good. Or if you want to clean it, you can hang it on this hook to dry. I got 2 of these for our camper. And they also have, everything's $1. And this pack's also $1. This is, you had 4 in this pack, smaller hooks. So they'll be good for all kinds of things, around the house in the camper. So another great thing I got at Dollar Tree also was these reading glasses. Now when you go down, you want to look for the strongest strength they have. I think I'm 47 and I'm just beginning to need reading glasses. So I do use the 1 strength, but this one is 325. If it had 350, I would have gotten it, but they didn't. So I picked these up. They are 325, very strong. Basically, what I use them for is when those kids get that splinter in their finger, and I put the Orajel to numb it, then I use these, you see, as a magnifying glass to be able to see the splinter easy. So these were already in my first aid kit, but I just wanted to give that tip to y'all. That goes in my first aid kit too. So I got all of this at Dollar Tree. Let's see how many items I got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All of this right here you see is $12. Oh, and I forgot one thing. I use kosher salt for all my cooking and stuff, and I love kosher salt, like on fresh tomatoes and stuff in the summer. Well, I always had a problem because my kosher salt comes in a big box. I buy it. Similar to, I think it's like 4 pounds, 3 pounds, I don't know. And when you put it in a regular salt shaker, the grains are bigger than regular table salt. So, I was excited to find this. Coarse kosher salt, but I didn't really buy it for the kosher salt. I bought it because, yep, it's a shaker for kosher salt. So, the grains come out real easy. Let me see if I can show y'all. There you go, see? The big holes. And so, this is great. Dollar Tree. Got that for $1. So, all of this load was $13 plus tax. You know, Uncle Sam has to have his part. But, can't blame Dollar Tree for that. So, all of this for $13 in tax. Go to Dollar Tree. Go to your dollar stores. Check out. Go down like the hardware aisle, the medicine aisle. There's other things too down there. Go through your store and start opening your mind to things that you might want to prep for. It's a great source for easy, inexpensive, money-saving preps. So I hope this helps somebody. This is Red Berry, and I'll talk to y'all soon.